this issue of animal husbandry, which is also a component of agriculture. To what extent is Benway keen in the direction of animal husbandry, especially from your stable as a Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security?
Well, animal husbandry all over the world is the way to go. When you ranch your animals, ranching is the way to go. When you ranch your animals, you discover that they are more healthy, they get fatter, so you make more money. Therefore, in the ministry, we are advocating that people should ranch. In the ministry, we have ranches of ourselves. For example, we have at Gadi, we have at Raf, sample ranches for people to see how it can be done. So we are advocating that people should ranch their animals and they can take us through and look at our own animals and see how they look compared to the Sokoto Bororo that they are moving about. Look at even the meat. You can even look at the meat and see the difference. So we advocate that everybody should ranch. It's more profitable, it's more healthy, it's more nutritious, and whatever. It has more advantages over this Fulani ranching, this animal husband that they move the cattle from one place to another. Animal husbandry. That is not the way to go in modern agriculture. They can miss next we buy them, they die. Many hazards. So we don't encourage it at all. We are saying that people should try to ranch their animals and see the advantages.
Okay. Beyond crop farming, the All Farmers Association of Nigeria,
Yes.
are your members taking advantage of the prospects in animal husbandry, Mr. Sako?
Yes, our members, many are running animals. You know, agriculture, you can't use crops alone and enjoy your meal.
No.
You have to mix. That is why in every aspect of agriculture, we bring in livestock. Remember when the commissioner was telling you of what the government has started doing. He was telling you the supply of chicks, supply of fish, and in most cases, sometimes they also supply even some of these other large animals like the piggery. There's winners of the pigs. So our members are all in livestock and in crop farming.
Okay. And to what extent is the ministry encouraging? Because the commissioner mentioned that the ministry encourages it. In what ways is the ministry encouraging the farmers who are practicing animal husbandry?
Oh, it's to be.
No, it's I'm asking
You see that
the
in animal production, what is needed most is the feed. You have something to feed your animals, no matter the type. They need feed. So government normally supplies feed, subsidizes feed. He was telling you when the 3rd of February, they brought fees. There were fees for animal, for chickens, for fish to feed. So they normally subsidize these fees so that it will be affordable to the farmers.
Okay, Honorable Commissioner, is there something you would like to add to this?
Yes, he has just mentioned it. We give feeds. In fact, there was even one that we supply feeds for animal people. We launched that one early January. That one was done in Bernarda headquarters, where we gave only feeds to the poultry farmers and the livestock farmers and the piggery farmers. Only feeds that we supply, free of charge. The fees came from the federal government, and we did. So we always support them. And you remember, if you are hearing in other states, animals are dying of anthrax. Did you hear of any animal dying of anthrax in Benue State?
No.
Where our farmers, our vet doctors are every day on the field to vaccinate free of charge on behalf of them. They don't pay a dime. It's just for us to sight your animal, we vaccinate against anthrax. If you go to our neighboring states, they have lost many animals to anthrax disease. There has been no single occurrence in Benue State. So we do that free, anthrax vaccination. And we have 40,000 doses of anthrax now with us, which the ministry procured.
All right. Hello, good morning.
It's calling. We're calling from Wanune, Taka local government.
Collins Odike, thank you for joining us. Hi, it's Wanune.
Thank God.
All right.
I want to comment about the Pure Biotech company located at Kyomu in Makudi local government. I want to appeal to the Honorable Commissioner here to constitute a delegation in his ministry. Let them come and meet the company. Let them provide some form of grant in form of cassava skin, improve cassava skin for our people. Because the presence of the company here brought a lot of joy and smile on many families here in the state. So our people is ready to farm. And the government of Reverend Father Hyacinth Daria is there. Let them provide cassava and improve cassava skin for us. Because these ones we have, they are not producing very well. So let them bring fertilizer and cassava, improve cassava skin for us, so that we'll farm very well. Thank you.
Okay.
That's my contribution.
Thank you, Collins. Thank you very much for your contribution. We appreciate you. Let's take us, Honorable Commissioner, I'm sure you noted the request. Let's take some messages before we continue. This one says, my name is Ogenye Bernard in Makudi, an agro-processing expert. I want to ask the Commissioner, what species of rice did the state has for the dry season? When I approached the state for the recommended Nerika 4, which is the approved seed rice for upland rice farming. Where can I get it? Okay. Honorable Commissioner, you respond to that. Another one here says, good day, everyone in the building. Good one every day, everyone. I am JB Maxi from High Level Makudi. Without the presence of Baranda in the market, can farmers be able to sell their goods to consumer, or is it undermost for the Baranda to interfere before the consumer will finally buy? Okay, that's but I'll come back shortly. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning to you.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you. Please, what's your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm Engineer Paul calling from Agasha.
Paul who?
Paul Hameza calling from Agasha.
Okay, Paul Hameza. Thank you. Hi, is Agasha?
Yes. Well, Agasha is cool and fine.
Okay, go ahead, Paul Hameza.
In fact, the program is a nice program. In fact, number one, of giving Benue State food basket of the nation is not by mistake. And second, by the two rivers within the Benue State, is a great opportunity of if to say we should have put things in order. Benue State would have been tremendously rich. Number one, the Blanda people, in fact, it is not good to call them the criminals. It is not good.
No. It will not.
So,
it will not, and we don't encourage that too.
Yes, I will not.
Yes.
I will not, sir.
Okay, so don't
So,
even
what
get into that
happened is,
conversation.
they are the middle people that they would have even hate farmer, and even the Blanda say they are farmers. So government will help us. Government will intervene into this by helping us by building some house as one certain person who called would have already stated. You know, you can see the bananas from Cross River are not passing again. So Benue State will make a copyright from them because they do delay farmers to the extent that in the evening time farmers have nowhere to go. So if the government intervenes by building the houses, maybe We should have been keeping our products inside the houses and then come for the moral debt. Second, government would have make use of these two rivers, and we shall be continuously making farming after 3 months, then harvest and take another one to dry season. So they should have they should have intervened by making this process so that Benue State will be tremendously rich and prosperous in agricultural system. Benue State has already just only to put things in order. Thank you, Mr. Representative.
Thank you, Paul Hameza. We appreciate you for your contribution. Honorable Commissioner, I'll come to you, Mr. Azu, because this issue of Baranda is something that we have continued to resound with our callers, and given that you are very important in the food supply chain, it is coming again. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes, I'm Ezra Lupe Danny. I'm calling from Modern Market.
Thank you, Ezra Lupe.
Yes,
Modern Market in Makudi, I suppose.
Yes, in Makudi.
All right.
Yes, I want to appreciate the Honorable Commissioner for being in the studio and how far he has thrown light on this program. Issue of anti-open grazing law, I suggested and I sometimes proposed that without grass farming, this law may not...
Ezra Lupe, before you go ahead, let's put the title of this law in proper perspective. The law is Open Grazing Prohibition and Ranching Establishment Law, not anti-open grazing.
Okay,
yes.
All right. Thank you for that correction.
Very well. Now
yes,
go ahead.
I think, yes, I have what I want to say is that this law cannot succeed without grass farming. There is a lot of demand. We see people, we love meat. We eat okra, but I know what a thief I know how much a thief man value meat. So there is no way this law will succeed without farming grass in the land. In other places where they practice this open grazing prohibition law, you see that they farm grass in large quantity to produce and provide fodder for animals. So we are of the opinion that the government should also look into that directive. Coming to the Branda people, I want to tell you that Branda people are the only problems we farmers are having in the state today. You find out that you suffer and produce. When you go to the market, they are the ones to determine the price for you. But if you go to other places, an Igbo man that produces a bread, we should calculate how much he spends to produce that bread and determine the price. But we farmers here, we are suffering. And the people are in the market there, some of them with tickets, some of them with no reason, they are collecting money, extorting money from the farmer. And that's why you see our people are sleeping in thatched houses, while some of them sleep in mansions. So I think it's a very good idea, opportunity. This government is going to deliver us from such kind of practices that are bringing us backward. The issue of insecurity cannot stop us from producing food. So we should stop apportioning blends to the headers attack. And my opinion again is that calling them headers.
Ezra,
yes, sir.
By apportioning blames, what do you mean by that? Could you put it in proper perspective to help us understand?
Yes, the issue is that farmers, herders, these people that sometimes attack they don't even carry cattle. So what is the reason? Why are they calling them herders? And they don't even attack these people at the farm. So they should not make it be as if it's farmers herders. This is not an issue of farmers and herders. The attacks that have been going on have not been attacks. Many of them are carried out at home. These people will be sleeping at home, not that they have been at the farm. And it's not that these people that are attacking them are carrying cattle. So giving them that nomenclature is one of the reasons why we are facing a difficult challenge. I met one of the journalists. I told them, the moment our people hear that there is a killing down there, someone in Chatuaka will go and attack a Fulani man. So we should stop announcing this as herders and farmers crisis.
Well, Ezra, please, I'm so sorry. You are becoming too categorical. You have made your thoughts anyway. You are becoming too categorical in your statement. So let's end it at that level.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We appreciate you. In any case, when it is said farmers, it mustn't be that one will be attacked on the farm, because the villagers predominantly are farmers. Most of the communities are attacked at farming communities. Is that not right, Honorable Commissioner?
Yeah.
Because so when you say farmers, being attacked, it doesn't mean one must be in the act of farming or on the farms that you refer to as farmers. Most of the villages, the mainstay of Benue, predominantly is an agrarian economy.
Yes.
So Ezra Lupe, I think that is what we mean by that. But Mr. Zu, let's come to you once again. Given that you have denied here severally, but these allegations counter allegations have come up again and again. Is there anything your association is willing to do with regards to rekindling the confidence of farmers to ensure that they actually get value for the food they are bringing to the market to sell to your members of your association and other traders in general?
Yes. Thank you. One, we are the middlemen. We control the bags that they are putting commodities inside. You see, where they are saying we now determine the price is when somebody come and then said he wants to buy something, and we tell the person that in this market, this is how much they bought. We don't frustrate people from this thing. If somebody is saying we do meeting and then bring out the price we want, we are not the buyers. We are only mediating. And sometimes these people bring their money, they will not give us until you give them the commodity they need before they will pay you the money. So if somebody is saying we determine price and then we do meetings after people, the farmers are tired before we now come out to buy in the evening. I don't know where the market that they are even saying. The other man said in Kwata, he was in Kwata. Oduduwe said he was in Kwata, but I may not know him. He deals with paddy. But I would have asked him, when did that happen? Because that is the market I'm even heading. When somebody come to the market and say we should go in and then discuss price, I tell them price determines itself. When there's a lot of load in the market, somebody will come and say, as I see this load, this is the price I'm going to pay.
Okay. Yes,
so
continue.
This is the price I'm going to pay because I've seen plenty load. I will tell the person that, no, I had the boat in one nune like this. So why you are coming to say here is like this? So we equally say we help the farmers to tell those people that this is the price they sell in this market so that they too will purchase at the rate they put in one nune. That is what we know. We don't enter meeting and then come outside to say we'll buy a lower price.
Okay, but Mr. Zu, you have heard from Benue people, you have heard from farmers, you have heard from traders making these accusations, listening to these concerns, and as you leave the studio, are you willing to get members of your associations to address this issue if actually it is happening?
I will do. Because sometimes when you are denying something, as the commissioner was saying, when you deny, but part of your members are doing it, I will now stand up to supervise and then tell you people.
Good. That's a good commitment on your part, and we hope that we can hold you on that. The Benue people can also hold you on that. Honorable Commissioner, you were itching to say something.
Yes. As if he listened to me.
Yes.
It's only when the baby is inside the stomach that you can doubt for the baby. The moment the baby comes out of the stomach of a woman, you can no longer vouch for that baby. It's on its own. So, Chairman, you will go and search your people and look inwards to see whether these allegations are as grievous as they are saying. On the part of the ministry, I didn't know that the complaints is as serious as they are saying. I was the one who raised it. But now that I've heard, we're going to put a greater searchlight on this veranda business. And we're going to monitor, and I'm sure there will be improvement from the ministry. That is the assurance I want to give the Benue people.
Okay. And earlier on, Bernard Ogenye had asked us where he can get the improved variety of rice in Makudi. He mentioned that the Nereka 4, that's New Rice for Africa, is the one that he knows and that is recommended for upland farming. Is that the one you have made available for farmers in Benue, and where can he
Please,
access
we
it?
have Faro 33, we have Faro this. Many varieties are available. I want to advise the person to approach the ministry. He will not fill any form before seeing me. We are now selling improved varieties at subsidized rate, improved varieties of rice, so that he can buy from the ministry and plant. So let the Mr. Ogenye approach the ministry for these varieties of rice that he wants to plant. We have many varieties, early maturing, that are improved. Let him come to the ministry for help.
Okay.
Minister of Agri.
All right. So again, I hope you have listened to the commissioner.
And that reminds me, there seems to be...
Just a moment, sir. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Agata also, all at Achusa.
Okay, Agata also Achusa in Makodi, right?
Yeah, Makodi.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yes. Just the way they are saying, truly, sometimes you go to the market and some businessmen will come to buy those grains. They give money to this middleman called Baranda. And then if they come, they will tell them a different price. That today they are selling a bag 50,000. If you pay them money on 50,000 per bag, they go into the market and tell the farmers that brought the grains for sale, they will tell them today we are buying it 40,000 or 45. If the farmer say no, they will say nobody should buy. They will keep them till evening when they are tired. They will say come and buy. You see them buying in packs and they will load. That's number one. If he's denying, well, sometimes it takes time for the mouth to chew a meat before he gives to the stomach. So before you know, the mouth is busy doing something there different. The stomach is here denying that since morning I have not chopped, the mouth is chewing here to drop in the stomach. So he should talk to his men. That's number one. Two, about unavailability of food scarcity in the state. I want to find out what is so difficult that the law that was made on open grazing that cannot exist in this state. Is it that the government is finding it difficult to put a stop to this farmer? Because those days that the herders used to come, they come only dry season. Pending when the rainy season will start, they go back and allow farmers to farm and harvest, cultivate all their crops. And when they are done, they still come, but they meet all the kindred here. They show them here, you can settle here. If you get off, follow this side, that they have not farmed anything for them to graze on the open land. But now it's surprisingly that you see herders moving into houses, to schools, and then pushing their cattle into farms. And if any farmer that talk, before you know, it's a different thing. So what is happening really that they cannot put a stop on this? Is Nigerian government telling us that the herders are too powerful that they cannot control them? So please let them put a stop. For now, if they are saying they are budgeting money for government to produce food for people, how much will it take to cater for these masses? Benue State is how many people? Population is how many? How much will it take to serve people food? If the food is not enough in the farm, there's nothing. With that money, you will still starve. So the only thing the government will do to help this food crisis is putting a stop to these herders, or if they can go into ranches, fine.
Okay.
But if it's not so, we will face danger as time comes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Agata also. Thank you very much for your contribution. That's the last call we'll take today. Honorable Commissioner, so sorry, before we took that call, you were saying something, you were about to say something that...
Yes, it's about the Afan.
Yes.
Afan and Baranda. Please, I think I heard somebody mentioning Bureau of Mechanization on this thing. Please, you people should look at our mandates, mission and mandates, so that you know where to go. Nobody has time to make noise. I am this, I am this. your work will advertise you. That is what some of us believe in. So I don't think you people will be going to bureau all the time because I don't see you people in the ministry. That is why you are not familiar with what is happening. Come to the ministry not to report in the bureau of mechanization. Come to the Ministry of Agri to know the situation. I told you this before, but you have not come since then. Thank you.
Okay. Afan Chama.
Yes.
Yes, you want to respond to what the commissioner said. Please do briefly, then we'll take a few
I've
more
always
issues.
been in the ministry. What he may not know is sometimes when he's with visitors, I don't go to him.
No.
If not, even with the project going on the dry season issue, the 35 or 34 irrigation sites that were
34.
there, yes, we've always been moving to take and discuss with the other members. You know, he has subordinates. So in most cases, we go discuss with the directors and come back without going to his office. If not, we are not actually of the ministry.
Okay,
that
so
is our policy
fine.
headquarters.
Okay, fine. So on a concluding note, what can be done to enhance food production in Benue State? What can be done to improve the field, to fill the void of scarcity we're beginning to experience about food production in Benue?
That is what has actually been started by the government, the issue of this irrigation farming.
Not from the government, from your point as
Our
farmers.
farmers are
Yes.
ready.
Yes.
Our farmers are ready. In fact, we are even begging government to, apart from buying the other inputs, let government clear the land for us to farm. We have cultivatable land and forests, and we cannot go into the forest. So we are pleading that government should clear the land for us to actually farm, mechanize our activities.
Okay, Mr. Azu, from your members, you are critical stakeholders in the food supply chain. What will your association do with regards to boosting food security in Benue State in terms of the grains that you deal with? Very briefly.
We now look into what people are complaining so that we come back to normality. And secondly, we are asking the governor, Reverend Father Alia, that he has done very much. But this problem of headers, like if you are from Boko to Makedi, before you reach Makedi, it takes you more than 3 hours because of this, their cow crossing the road. So they should look at it, Mr. Commissioner. Thank you.
Okay. Honorable Commissioner, you have listened to the stakeholders. Give us your parting words. Earlier on, you told us about government's plans on food subsidy. Even though you say it's a work in progress, how serious are you willing to drive this food subsidy? And like Paul Agata also questioned, to what extent would you cater for the entire Benue population if this food subsidy regime you are talking about on food is implemented?
The way to go is agriculture. More people will be encouraged to go into farming, as we are doing in the ministry. Food subsidy will just be to supplement agriculture. We are going to encourage both the youths, both the women, and everybody to participate in agriculture. And by that, you can see some people asking of improved seeds and seedlings now. That wasn't in the past. They were planting grains. Is this regime that we told them that what they have been planting over the years is grains. They will just harvest their crops and plant. And when you plant grains, you have reduced the yield by half. So by using improved seeds, already the yield must go up. This year, with the support of His Excellency and my governor, we are going to make sure that all the agricultural inputs are given to farmers latest April ending. Latest. This match has gone far. We have started giving out some, as you can hear, but we'll conclude all that. The fertilizer now is all year round. Anybody that needs fertilizer, come to the ministry, we have. That one, nobody will go anywhere before I give you fertilizers today. We have fertilizer, which is a critical input to input in agriculture in Benue State. The fertilizers are available all year round. So we are making steady progress in agriculture.
Okay.
But
The
by
food,
the grace of God,
finally, the food subsidy regime.
that
How
one,
soon should Benue people expect it?
you see, I'm just a commissioner. My boss will decide and determine that, sir.
Thank you very much. This will be where we must have to leave it on today's edition of the program. We've been speaking with the Honorable Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Security in Benue State, Professor Moses Ogbaji, who has been one of our guests on the program. Thank you very much, Honorable Commissioner, for your time with us on Perspectives.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
We also appreciate the State Chairman of Farmers Association of Nigeria, AFAN, Mr. Aondungu Saku. Thank you very much, AFAN Chairman, for coming on Perspectives.
Thank you very much, Nathaniel Nongo.
The President Association of Chief Baranda, the D in grains and all kinds of food supply chain, Mr. Aonduna Azu. Thank you. We appreciate you, Chief Baranda President, for coming and the clarifications you have shared with us on some of the issues raised.
Thank you, Get Radio.
And we hope when next we invite you, when issues require your attention, you'll be willing to oblige us your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Dear listener, we are grateful to you for your time, your listenership, your contributions through phone calls and messages. Thank you. We couldn't take all the calls because the time was really not enough, as we appreciate you. For those who followed us via our social media platforms, thank you. And always follow us whenever we have engagements. My name is Nathaniel Nongo. Perspectives will come your way again Wednesday with another edition. God bless you and have yourself a great, great week. God bless Benue State and God bless Nigeria. Enhancing food security is a commitment of government and all of us. Let's look forward that food security fortunes will be boosted for us to have sufficient food to serve Nigerians and Benue people. Goodbye and have a great week.